What's up, Switch Gang? This is your boy Marlon, back at it again with another massive news video for you guys and girls today. So without further ado, let's jump right into this, and we're starting off here with a Wall Street Journal reporter. Nintendo has started production of new Switch models, suggesting an announcement is near. So remember, we were supposed to get, everybody was suggesting, rumors were suggesting that we're supposed to get new hardware announcement at E3. But Furukawa came out and said, nope, no new hardware announcement at all at E3. And I do believe the next Nintendo Direct that we get after E3 should talk about the Switch Pro and the Switch Mini. So according to Matsuki, if I'm saying his name correctly, Nintendo is now shifting part of the Switch production to Southeast Asia from China to limit the impact of a possible US Chinese-made electronics. This was confirmed to Matsuki by people currently working on the Nintendo's supplies chain. So this is crazy. So basically the people that are manufacturing Nintendo stuff, they're giving out this information. And so the hype level is definitely real to see what the Switch Pro and the Switch Mini is going to be like. You know, of course, the Switch Pro is going to be the much more powerful one, and the Switch Mini is going to be a cheaper version of the current model that we have, but maybe added with some new things like better battery or, you know, better screen or something like that. So this is really interesting, the fact that we're hearing again that there are two upcoming Switch models, and you know, a lot of people are definitely hype for this, including myself and a lot of Nintendo fans, because you know, we can definitely use a much more powerful Nintendo Switch. But take this with a grain of salt. Leave y'all thoughts down in the comment section down below. And all right guys, let's get to the semi to last part of the news video here. So Nintendo's stock falls after Animal Crossing delay, along with lack of new Switch hardware or cloud gaming. And I've been saying this for the longest time, even though Nintendo won E3. I mean, Nintendo makes everybody loves video game all over again. Like seriously, I was blown away. My heart was pounding all the way through those 40 minutes. Microsoft, Ubisoft, Bethesda, and Square Enix, everybody did their jobs, but I felt like Nintendo stand out more. They had more games to show, even though they didn't talk about any new hardware or they didn't talk about any cloud gaming or anything like that. Now, Animal Crossing was one of those titles that everybody was really expecting to basically come out this year, considering that when Nintendo teased it at first, it said that it's a working title for 2019. So I was really disappointed at the fact that Animal Crossing wasn't coming out this year and it's coming out next year. So I can kind of see why the stocks dropped. So recently, financial data shows that Nintendo stock took a small dive of about 3.53% around the day after the Direct. According to several investors, they were not happy with Nintendo delaying Animal Crossing Horizons to 2020, despite the delay helping reduce developer crunch time. Also, many investors felt disappointed by the lack of reveals for new Switch hardware or cloud services, despite Nintendo stating beforehand that E3 2019 would be only about games. So Nintendo definitely stated that, hey, look, this is just about 2019 titles and some 2020 titles as well. So, and also these same investors also seem unexcited by Nintendo's surprise Breath of the Wild sequel reveal or Banjo joining Smash. Now, I don't understand why they would take that as some sort of unexpected thing or anything like that, because we know we're gonna get a sequel to Breath of the Wild. We just didn't know when it was gonna happen. So I was literally blown away. So the fact that they were unexcited about that, and Banjo in Smash was huge. That was legendary. A lot of people who haven't bought the fighter pass, you know, for Smash is going to buy it now because Banjo is in Smash, and then the whole Dragon Quest, the hero is in, and of course Erdrick as well. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I've been saying this for the longest time. Nintendo have to be very careful with what they show at E3. I think the last year their stocks dropped tremendously because they were lacking a lot of things, like as far as games coming out that year, and also a lot of people wasn't pleased with the online, and it was just a mess. So the fact that their stocks drop, company stocks drop up and down all the time, but at the same time it's just one of those situations where it's like, if you don't show certain amount of things that people really want to see, then there you go. So leave y'all thoughts down in the comment section and let me know what you think about Nintendo stock dropping there. All right, guys, let's get to the ending part of the news video here. So Platinum Games explains why Bayonetta 3 is not at E3 2019. So I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping to see Bayonetta 3 in the direct, and of course we didn't get no announcement on it. Not to say that we might not see it. It might be at the VGAs this year, or we might have maybe 2 or 3 more directs before the year is out, so they could show it there. But E3 is kind of like the biggest gaming event in the world, at least in the United States, and that's where you have all the eyeball attentions to be focused on, and so they didn't do it. And basically, there's a lot of information that needs to be put out there about why it wasn't at E3, and so this has led to some to worry about the development has stalled, but thankfully that is not the case. Platinum Games Susi, if I'm saying his name correctly, or Iaba, told Video Game Chronicles that development is going well and showing everything at E3 is not the smartest strategy, which is okay. I understand that because Nintendo have their own direct, so they can do a Bayonetta 3 direct, and then everybody will get excited and it will do extremely well. So this is what Inaba have to say. Games aren't usually done in a year or 2. It takes a while, that's all. Things are going well, and I know a lot of people are asking for it. Giving updates for everything at E3 isn't the smartest PR strategy to begin with, so just because we are not showing it here doesn't mean it's not going well. So there you go, guys, and that's true. I mean, hey, you don't have to showcase every single thing at E3, especially if it's not ready yet. I understand why, but you still do need to, because everybody tunes into E3 to see what the companies have to offer, stuff that's been in development for years and things like that. And so the last thing he said was, yes, it's going to be high quality title, and we're putting all into it. We're putting our all into it, and that is what you are seeing. So with silence. So basically, again, the game is going well. We've gotten updates on development as far as the game is concerned, so we kind of know where it's going to be, and of course it's going to shift from the different styles of gameplay that we're used to with Bayonetta 1 and 2. All right, guys, that wraps up today's news video. If you guys enjoyed it, please smash a staggering 150 likes. Make sure you guys share this around, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, hit the bell, and peace. Switch gang, we out of here.